I was having my porridge this morning and I realised something. So at the minute, right, everything's going up in value. It's literally crazy, right? Every possible asset that I own just going nuts, right? Every time I get my phone out and I look at everything and I look at the numbers, they just keep going up and up and up. It's nuts, right? Bitcoin's got all-time high, gold, oil, commodities, stock market, the S&P 500, altcoins, hedge funds, mutual funds, literally everything's just going up in value. Now, I'm not obviously into politics, but with Donald Trump becoming the US president, everything's just skyrocketing. And it made me realize, right, and take this from a trader to another trader, definitely over the next few weeks, maybe months, maybe even a year, 2 years, if you're not trading a trend trading strategy, then you're not going to be able to capitalize on all of these moves, right? Because since Donald Trump, became president, everything's literally trending up, right? And, what most people say with the currency market, FOREX, is that most currency pairs tend to just consolidate. They go sideways, right? I guarantee over the next few months, that is not going to happen, right? Bitcoin is literally going to fly up and then it's going to either come all the way back down. So it's going to trend up and it's going to trend down. And unless we're trading, trend trading strategies, we're not going to be able to capitalize on that. Because I was thinking, right, my trading at the minute is off the scale. Everything I seem to take, every trade I take just wins, right? I'll show you my trades today, right? So I'm currently in some buys on US 30, right? As you see there, And those are my results today, right? Look, 600 quid, look. Okay, and I did that within an hour, which you'll see in today's video. And I'm going to take this, right? I'm not saying you need the binary destroyer. I'm not saying you need the Mogwai reversal strategy. I'm not saying you need any of that. But I definitely would recommend for you to get some trend trading strategy in your toolbox for capitalizing on these moves. And I think it's going to be interesting because I think a lot of counter trend strategies like ICT, support and resistance, I think a lot of those strategies will fail over the next few months, maybe even a year. And I think you'll realize that a lot of trend trading strategies will really be working good in these markets because there's a lot of trends that are going to be happening over the next few months. Like I said, Bitcoin, all-time high, it's trending up. Okay, you cannot not make money, just buy it, right? It will just keep going up. But eventually, it's going to come down hard, right? What goes up comes down. So as it's trending up, you would capitalize on that. And then as it comes down, you would trade with the trend on the way down, right? And I think if you have a counter trend strategy, like I said, I don't know what's out there, ICT, support and resistance, those where it's like you mark up your levels and you have a counter trend. I think a lot of those will start to fail over the next few months. So I definitely would recommend from a trader to a trader, try and get some kind of trend trading strategy in your favor or learn one, especially over the next few months, because I feel if you don't do something now, you're going to miss out. Because Bitcoin, right? I remember when there was a Bitcoin winter. Do you remember? I think about a year and a half ago. And everyone was panicking that Bitcoin was going to go to zero, right? And when everyone panics, I was actually with my friend because my mate's a Bitcoin miner. I lived with him. And he said, yeah, Jamie, we need to buy Bitcoin. And I actually feel really annoyed I didn't buy enough, right? But you can always look at stuff in hindsight and say, well, I should have done this, I should have done that, right? But I bought Bitcoin when it was cheap. And now it's all-time highs. I'm like, yeah. So I realized, and I'm just passing this to you, that I feel, give it 6 or 7 months, you'll realize that actually a lot of moves are going to be happening in the market. And unless you're kind of capitalizing on it and profiting on it, then I feel like you're going to miss out. But anyway, in today's video, I'm going to go over my trades that I took all of yesterday and London Open today. So enjoy the video. So this is London Open from this morning. If you don't know what London Open is, basically it's where we take the first arrow that appears on Euro USD after London Open. So as soon as the arrow appears, we just take the trade. Some days it's with the trend, some days it's against the trend. Today it was against the trend. The next trade you're going to see is going to be London Open from yesterday, which was with the trend. On this one, I just obviously go for a quick in and out scalp. You'll notice I've stacked a few trades on this because I'm using this as an example on how I manage my trades. Because, you know, my job as a trader is to make profit. So as soon as this trade goes into profit, that's what I want to do. I want to make profit on this trade. So I set my stop loss, I set my take profit, and as the trade goes towards my take profit, I reduce my risk, I take profit out of the trade. What makes a good trader is being able to take profit from a winning trade. The worst thing you can do is have a winning trade, be in profit on a winning trade, and then literally get stopped out. I mean, that is not a good way of trading. So as you can see, as the trade starts to go up in profit, I don't know what happened there. My TradingView kind of glitched out. So I've got my stop loss and take profit. Watch what I do is see as the trade goes into profit, I will reduce the risk. Okay, I would take some profit off the table. So, you know, if price was to then reverse and stop me out, it doesn't matter. I've made profit on this trade, and that's the main thing. That's what builds consistency, because a lot of traders is always like, no, consistency is about, you know, having a good money management or tight stop loss or big risk reward. No, it's about picking a winning trade and making profit on that winning trade and being able to do that consistency. So as you can see here, I start to close off my trades. You can see my profit for the day, and that's it, right? I've already took profit out of this trade. So even if this trade was to go and stop me out now, I've made profit. Okay, so as you can see here, I start closing off lot sizes, small lot sizes here. So yeah, now it's just simply a waiting game of waiting for my target to be hit. But you can see what I've done. I was around 50% to target, and that is exactly what you don't want to do. You see how it's a big red candle and it starts to perhaps, you know, reverse and could stop us out. You know, for me, I'm okay. I've made profit, right? Whatever happens now, I'm either going to hit take profit or stop loss. Who cares, right? I made money. And that's the way you want to trade. You want to be able to consistently do that. Now, obviously, London Open is just London Open. It's just taking an arrow when it appears. There's no kind of price action to it. It's just when an arrow appears, take the trade, right? So this is a lot to do with how to manage trades. But as you can see here, I'm taking profit 600 quid now. And my take profit hasn't even been hit yet. And I've already banked nearly 600 quid. You know, and that's how you do it. You see, what you don't want is to start panicking, thinking, oh no, my take profit is not going to be hit because I got a big red candle. And then eventually, after a few minutes, you will actually see we eventually did hit our take profit. And typically, what's frustrating, and it always happens, is watch my take profit get hit, and then price goes flying. Look at that. So I made nearly £700 on that trade. And then look what happens. It just keeps going up and up and up. But this is what I always say, right? You never know. You're never going to know when this is going to happen. Never. I mean, you can always, like, you know, move your stop loss to break even. You can introduce a trailing stop loss. You can do a number of different things here, right? But ultimately, when you're in a trade, you don't know what it's going to do. And what you do want to do when it's in profit is to take that profit from the trade. You won't understand how much psychologically that will help you. You'll be more confident. You'll start seeing blues. You'll start seeing profits. And you will naturally just be more comfortable and confident with your trading. And, you know, if you go into trading with a positive attitude, what happens? You know, you win more trades. It's like looking at a cup half full or half empty. You know, if you're a negative person, negative things happen. If you're a positive person, positive things happen. So as soon as you can, try and get that profit off the table. So that was London Open. The next one is you're going to see London Open from yesterday. Okay, so if I remember correctly, there are two setups here, Bitcoin buy and London Open sell. So this is a Bitcoin buy Mogwai reversal strategy on the 5-minute time frame. As you can see here, I'm setting my levels. My stop loss is always below the EMA and my target is always the top of the zone. That is a priority. It's always at the top of the zone. It doesn't matter what the market's doing. I always have to set my level here because I know it will get hit. That's my plan. That's my strategy on what I target. Now, I actually quite like trading the higher time frames because I make a lot of pips. Because let me explain, right? It doesn't matter what I'm on, the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 1 hour, I always target the top of the zone, right? And from here to here, on the 1 minute time frame, it could be 10 pips. Now, if I'm taking this same trade, right, on the 1 hour time frame, this could actually be 100 pips. Now, it's the same entry point, same strategy, same take profit at the top of the zone, stop loss always below the EMA, but the pips here is bigger. So I actually realize I make a lot more money trading the higher time frames, even though I don't actually have to change any of my trading style, right? It's exactly the same. If this was a 1 minute or 5 minute or 1 hour, I always target the top of the zone. Now Bitcoin goes a bit sideways here, but obviously it's 5 minute time frame, so it's just a, sitting here and waiting game really. On what happens. Let me see if I can just wind it up here. So as you can see here, it's just a waiting game really, waiting for something to happen. Obviously, as price will go up, what I will do is I will lock in those profits like I did with London Open. I will lock in those profits, get that profit off the table in my trading account and into my bank account, because ultimately, that's what you need to do, right? You need to become a full-time trader. You need to live off your trading profits. You need to make profits. What you don't want to do is to, go for some crazy big take profit and then just get stopped out. That's not good. Why would you want to have a winning, how difficult is it to take a winning trade, right? So when you're in a winning trade, you want to do something about it. It's you want to take what you can off the trade. So as you can see, I actually, let me see how much money I've made because I can't actually remember. Okay, so £800. You can see here, I might actually start to close off some of these profits now. Yeah, there you can see there. So I actually close off. There you go, 2 lots to close off. That's my profit for the day. That's nice. 2,600 quid. That was a good Monday. And again here, what do I do with this one? I close off 1 lot, don't I think? Yeah, there you go there. I know exactly what I'm going to do because, that's what I would do. Right, okay, I closed another 1 lot and there we go there. There's my profit there, £2,800. Nice. Notice actually, those are all Bitcoins, aren't they? Hold on. I think they're all Bitcoins. Oh, what's going on here? Yeah, so they're all Bitcoin. Bitcoin sales, Bitcoin buys. So there you go there. At the minute, I'm just loving Bitcoin. Those are actually from Sunday night. I had a webinar with the members and we were trading all through the night, Sunday night. So there you go there. Nice, nice trade. It's doing exactly what I wanted to do. We had the alert, we had the triangle. I started to move my stop loss up now. Everything's going good with this trade. Exactly what I want it to do, which is perfect, right? So let's see what happens now. Oh, there we go there. Big push up. Nice. Nice. So pretty much I'm almost nearly halfway. Okay, so this is London Open now. What time is this? Yeah, so as you can see, I made £2,600 before 9 o'clock. So this is London Open. Obviously this one's with the trend. The one you just seen was against the trend, but that's London Open for you, right? It's just the first arrow that appears after 8 o'clock. We just take the arrow. That is it. As soon as an arrow appears, just take the trade. It doesn't matter if it's with the trend, against the trend, whatever. Arrow appears, take the trade, which is quite crazy because, like I said, a lot of people say, what, you make money taking arrows? Yes, I do. You've seen it twice now. Win. Okay, and in fact it's actually won for the past 2 weeks, which is good, right? It's good, which is quite, probably outperforms most strategies out there, and it's not really a strategy, it's just taking an arrow. That was nice. I want to show you that when we go back onto Bitcoin. There was a nice little spy on the 1 minute. So as you can see here, I've got my levels set, my stop loss and take profit, 10 pip stop loss, 10 pip take profit on this one. I'm just waiting for that arrow to appear. You'll actually notice I'll get in just before the arrow, right? I kind of, you know, because I kind of trade my own indicator, and, you know, when you've traded something every single day for like 8 years, you'll second guess an arrow. There's an arrow going to appear. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Where's my little arrow? Okay, there you can see here. So I'm already in the trade. You'll see me set my levels. Hold on, let's see what happens here. Oh, there we go there. So, yes. So there we go there. I'm in Bitcoin buy, which is nice. And I'm in Euro USD sell, which is also nice. I like being in 2 trades at the same time, both in opposite directions and both making money. So as you can see, I got in just before the arrow. But again, it wouldn't make no difference if you entered with the arrow, because this literally melted. This was such a frustrating trade, because you'll see here, right, what happened was price just went sideways, and then as soon as I exited it, it literally melted. And this is like a rolling theme with me. It's like all my BD members laugh at me about this, because it's like I take a trade, I make money, I get out, and then it literally goes flying. And it's like, yeah, it's a rolling theme. There should be actually a strategy. I guarantee, right? There should be a strategy out there where, like, as soon as I get out of a trade, you should get into a trade. And you'll probably make money doing it. It happens every time, right? You've seen it yet on the last one with London Open. You'll see it again with Bitcoin buys, and you'll see it again with Euro USD sell. So as you can see here, as the trade is going down, look what I do here, right? Look what I do here. You see, I'm actually working out there where halfway is, because obviously I've got a 10 pip take profit. And I actually work out where halfway is, which is 5 pips. And then as soon as trade hits halfway, I take profit out of the trade. And again, it's not even the 5 pips, it's halfway. That halfway could be 5, 10 pips, 20 pips, 50 pips. It's halfway. I'm not looking at the pips here. I'm looking at my trading plan, what I've got to do to make profit, you know. And as you see here, we're going down. We're over halfway now into profit. I might actually take a bit more off the trade, because I'm already beyond halfway towards TP on this trade. Bitcoin's risk-free. I've already made profit on Bitcoin, so whatever Bitcoin's does, it doesn't really matter. You know, it can do what it wants, really. It's risk-free. I've already made money on that, and I've already made money on Euro USD sales as well. I've already made money out on this trade. So as you can see here, I'm almost 80-90% to take profit now. So what I do is I'll actually take majority off the I'll take the most of the profit out of this trade now. You'll actually see, there you go, 3 grand. Look, nice 3 grand before 9 o'clock, eh? So there you go there. I'll actually close off. Okay, 2 lots, nice. So I leave a lot open. There you go there. So, I mean, there you go, 3,200 quid. Can't complain with that one. Essentially, Euro USD is now completely risk-free. It's completely risk-free. Both of my trades that I'm in right now are completely risk-free, which is what you want to do, right? You want to have a consistent edge in the market, and then as soon as that goes into profit, do what I'm doing here. Look at the blues. Look at them, right? That comes from doing what I'm doing here. Not win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. Boom. Now, a lot of people could turn around and say, yeah, but it could be a loss. It could be a loss. But when you are very good at your strategy and you repeat it over and over again, you will naturally just win trades. That will just happen, right? So as you can see here, watch this. Price will start to go sideways, and it just drives me insane. I get to a point, right, where I'm in this trade now for 20 minutes and it hasn't done anything. It's barely moved 2 pips. And in the end, I end up getting out of the trade, right? Which, you know, normally, you can see here, see it just going sideways. Bitcoin's flying to the moon like it normally does. Nice. You know, I mean, literally, what's that? I'm almost way over halfway to take profit. I actually reduced my take profit down. I'm just going to pause it here because you can see this little level. See that little level just there? Right? So I actually, what I do is I take profit around here just to be safe, because there is some kind of structure level just there. And again, I don't want price to come up, come down, and then fly up like that, because, you know, that's frustrating. I don't want that. You know, that's the last thing I want, because that's what leads to frustration, which then leads you to chasing trades or whatever. But both of these trades are risk-free. There you go there. So I actually just close it off there. I'm done with this trade. Like, it's driving me nuts now. Just looking at it, it's just going sideways. So I get rid of that one. I just focus on Bitcoin now. And then watch this, right? Typical. This is where you should sell the market, right? The strategy should be, when I get out of a trade, you should get, look, there we go there. I'm going to pause it. Look at that nice little buy on the 1 minute. Look at that nice little buy. But unfortunately, you know, I didn't see that because I'm in buys on the 5 minutes. But there should be a rolling theme, right? When I get out of a trade, you'll get into a trade. And I bet you'll make money. But, you know, you never know, do you? This is why I always look back. You can always say, oh, I could have done this, I could have done that. But did you do that? No. I got out of a trade. You know, which, there you go there, 3,200 quid. Nice. And then I just basically sit and hold. I just sit and hold and wait for this trade. Just, you know, it's just a waiting game now. This is just risk-free. You know, the money that you see in front of you is free money. There you go there. How annoying is that? How annoying is that? But the problem is, how did I know that that was going to happen? It just went sideways and it was like, yeah, I'm done with this trade. It's, you know, it's doing my head in. And what's funny is that you need to have that same mindset too, because if you say to yourself, you know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to set a take profit down here. And then what will happen is price will do that and you'll lose the trade, and then you'll be frustrated because you've not followed your plan. What you've actually done is chase trades because you feel disheartened because you've missed out on all this money now, that you actually change your plan, which already works anyway, to chase trades. So for me, even though I laugh about it and my members laugh at me, it is what it is, right? I'm not bothered. I made money. Who cares, right? That's my job, isn't it? To make profits. I've done that. You know, give me a promotion. Right, but yeah, it is frustrating to be fair. But as you see, price drops. It was a nice trade, can't complain with that. It was actually with the trend, to be fair. Nice, this was a nice trade with the trend. It was actually a nice little Mogwai reversal with the trend as well. Bitcoin, like, I mean, Bitcoin is just rocketing now. Which is nice, right? Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I think I actually, yeah, let's see, there you go there. Take profit got hit. Let's see what happens here. There we go there. So nice, 100, and yeah, I mean, look, there you go there. Take profit got hit. Just double check that. I closed the trade off, and that is my trading completed for a Monday. £3,300, and it was all done. It was all done before 11 o'clock on a Monday. So early finish to me. Can't complain with that one. So those are my two trades, obviously 2 London Open trades and Bitcoin buy. And I hope you enjoyed that video.